Ladies, gentlemen, and one and all, welcome to Dawn of War Soulstorm Unification once again for one of these little war room wrangle things, which I've not done in a while. Granted, I am slightly late on this one. The issue was kind of resolved last night, but I wanted to do it anyway because, well, I had the thought in my head and I can be quite stubborn sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so the person in question was having difficulties with the Thousand Suns versus Death Guard matchup. They were playing at standard difficulty. I am playing at harder difficulty because, well, that's what I tend to do 1v1s in when I remember to change the difficulty. Yeah, the main difference between the difficulties is that I've gone into it before, but on easy, or skirmish easy, the AI has a 40% resource deficit. On standard, it is 20%. Hard gets the same income as the player. Harder gets 20% extra, and insane gets 40% extra. If you look in the war room in the Unification Discord, I have pinned a little sort of thing about the differences between the difficulty levels, including the campaign. Because yes, the campaign is its own difficulty level scaling thing, so hey-ho. Alright, okay, let's go with this. So, Death Guard are... they're a tanky lot, to say the least. They're also a very slow lot. Now, on maps like this, where the rush distance is relatively small, that's not going to necessarily impact them all that much. They should be able to be in your base probably by about the maybe like 6 to 7 minute mark, depending on the difficulty. At least. On harder, it'll probably be less time because, you know, they have 20% extra resources. But, hey-ho. Give me this point. Thank you. You don't... when you're playing, like, Thousand Suns or Dark Eldar, you don't actually have to wait for the summoning animation to finish. So if you just do this thing, click away instantly while they're standing right next to it, it will still build. It's just a matter of getting the timing down, really. Alright. Come on, Exalted Sorcerer. We need you to start harassing. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. We are going to be going for Warlock. Right, let's see if the Death Guard has started capturing this point here. Warlock, please. And oh, they have already started. Okay, go. Maleficio, Pavoni, or whatever it's called. Alright, Exalted Sorcerer, go here. Use your bonking stick. Right. And then we go to Dark Library up here. Another group of cultists. Get me more rubrics. I don't know where they're going. I don't think they know where they're going either. Nope. So yeah, this is going to be our problem to start with. We are not going to have a lot of mobility around the map. And they are going to hit us from various different directions, and it's going to be incredibly annoying. Ah, yeah, eat. I need another one. Yeah. How's this coming along? That's coming along alright. Okay, capture this critical location, if you would be so kind. Officio Bravoni, which I don't think is what it's actually called, but that's what I call it anyway. Should be able to do some good. Don't fire at the one that's being chained. Thank you. So when that ability, it's basically a whole squad route, but it will kill one of the squad members. The squad member that's being chained will actually be unable to die until the spell fades, which is when it kills them. So, yeah, you don't really want your troops to be focusing on that. On that one. Right, get me aspiring sorcerers. So something else that's quite useful for the Thousand Suns is the Dark Library. Now, the Dark Library actually reduces the cooldown of your abilities. I'm not sure if I can get in range here, but you can see a little... no, I can't get in... I think I can get in range. Oh, they've got a turret on that. That's awkward. Wait. Bolt. That is a lot of cultists. And this is what tends to happen when you're fighting Death Guard. Unfortunately, I've also I'm trying to obviously explain things, and I have got distracted and not been training troops, which is very silly. Yep, there we go. Will be exterminated. Charge. But yeah, you can sort of see the aura effect underneath the. Ooh, that's a lot of. Only doing bolts available. We do. Use it. Ah, we lost our sorcerer on one of the squads. That's kind of annoying. Get you. Right, get runic armor. Oh yeah, we're doing a T1 heavy build here. If it wasn't obvious. Not necessarily the wisest thing to do. I should probably be getting to tier 2 as soon as possible. After all, that's when we start to get a little bit more power. The Architect of Fate. Reinforce. Exalted Sorcerer, what are you doing? Use Tainted Bolt. Slow him down a bit so you can get out of there. That's what happens when you lose focus of your units. Sometimes they just run in and get murdered. I am at full population. Unfortunately, I kind of need to march forth in search of answers. Yeah, we don't want to fight that. Come on. Fight me, you cowards! But yes, stand ground is quite useful for ranged units. Something I think I mentioned before. It's if you just do stand ground and then stop, they'll just fire whatever's in range. Plague Marine Squad. Cool. They are going to be annoying, but I can nuke them. Okay, you just... You further in, you further in. Alright, can we kill this squad? Potentially. Perhaps not. No. Doesn't look it. Oh, blooming hell! Didn't notice the I did not notice the Chaos Sorcerer Lord there. Oh, we're doing very well, aren't we? Well, let's get Favor of Zinch. And let's get a Occult Forge, because we are going to need vehicles. Right, now we can start getting good stuff. So, Inferno Bolt ammunition, please. That is what I was waiting for. Inferno Bolts and Warp Bolts. Warp Bolts are your anti-vehicle variant. And Inferno Bolters are your anti-infantry. And they are pretty solid at what they do. Weakness is merely a matter of perspective. I don't know why I decided to say that like Bane, but details. Yeah, let's see if I can break this. I suspect not, but... ooh, no, I actually probably want warp time. With Death Guard listening posts, you have to be kind of careful, because as you can see, there's a minor AoE on the listening post. Well, I say AoE, it's more of just in like a line. But I've lost 2 warp bolters. Okay, we now have... You're not immortal. Where's the Exalted Sorcerer? Come over here. They got stuck. Oh no, they just start firing. Yeah, that's fine. Get Inferno Bolters, please. Yep, we're doing some damage now. It's good. Capture that. I need more power. Oh. Got ooh, single Plague Marine. Adorable. I'm pretty sure they're going to be getting vehicles out soon, so I should really be getting some Hellblades. Plague Marine Salt variant. It's not the end of the world. It's annoying if they go into melee with my rubrics, though. Knock them over. Thank you. You've bugged out for some reason. Oi! Fine. You're gonna go up there, I'm gonna go up here. And let's get some warp bolt ammunition, because, yeah, that's gonna be kind of important. Now, do either of these have a turret on? They don't! Oh dear! Oh, they've actually realised they're not decapping that, so they're actually on their way back. But they're Death Guard, so that's going to take about, I don't know, about 2 weeks. So, yeah, that's fine. Minus the cultists. The cultists are a little bit faster. Never mind. They got back a lot faster than I thought they would. That's what I get for shit-talking them, I suppose. Use that on them. Make sure they can't. You back away. You're gonna die, aren't you? Let's get them out of the... There we go. Tank team got level 2. Where's the Lord? There's the Lord. Get him. That was the wrong ability. I wanted tainting bolts. You go into melee with him, so you can... Oh, we might be in a bit of a pickle here. Okay, well, time to leave. Go! Never mind! We got path blocked. That's rude. Vehicle limit reached. I'm not used to playing on normal caps. That's what I'm gonna blame here. Alright, we're in cover now, so we should be fine. Company are they, I wonder? Let's get this. I need some melee units. Hello, Max. We have need of you. Officio, Pavoni thingy. I don't know. That's okay. Here they come again. This has actually gone on longer than I thought it was. Going to. I kind of wanted to end this sort of around the 10-minute mark, but yeah, things have not gone my way. But it looks like they are starting to run out of troops now. Oh dear. Where's the other Hellblade gone? There you are. And I think we are pretty much done. Though I don't want to. Okay, fine. We'll get a squad cap increase. Fine. No, wrong spell. One day I will click on the right spell. And he exploded. Rip. Okay, we are definitely in the victory range now, I would say. Inferno bolts, though, quite frankly, I don't think it's really interesting that they have not actually built a vehicle building. You say life is fleeting, time is also fleeting. They didn't build that listening post. What have they been doing? I think the AI has been having a wobbly day. Anything? Oh yeah. There's not much in the way of screenshot material here, sadly. I mean, there's rows of rubrics, but it looks like it's going to have to be one that I will go into the replay for. So let's just quit the battle. But yes, that is Thousand Suns versus Death Guard. It's a relatively decent matchup. I don't think that one really has like a major advantage over the other in a PVE setting. Obviously all this is from the PVE perspective, not from the PvP. So, Yeah, DS. This is DG. So, yes. Mostly it's, yeah, just surviving until tier 2 and then getting your weapon upgrades and then power walking into their base and murdering everything. Though, obviously, if Death Guard get tier 2 before you, you might be in trouble. Although I suppose that also extends to a lot of factions, because obviously tier 2 is when you start getting out vehicles, and that's when things start to go sideways if you're still in tier 1, as you won't have much in the way of anti-vehicle. But what can I say? Alright, so that will do for today. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.